Hong getting in range of Zeri, which shouldn't happen fairly easily, or this Call of the Forge God landing true, which is a skill shot overall, and TES can easily dodge on. Will have an opportunity to try and at least steal some camps away. When smites are both down, the Bramble Smash will trump all, but Kanavi can just always beat this guy down. There's no flash available. Cream is the first one there. Shun goes in, tries to proc the Phrase Rush, will eventually fall. It does set up Xiaoshu to get the revenge kill back. But Esports, who both of their solo laners were making the lane super volatile, so when Kanavi went for that invade, there's no way that JDG solo laners could collapse, and now Scout is just dead! It was a flash, already burned thanks to Cream, and then the pillar helps for the top Esports. We didn't necessarily get a chance to talk about how well or how fast JDG needs to play this away before the turret plates fall, so plenty of time for top Esports not to go for the first brick, but Scout could be in trouble here. Fate Seal channels through the Call of the Forge God, but he now has to deal with a Trundle on top of him, and nicely done! The pillar! 369 knows it's happening, flashes in for the Searing.
Sadly, it burned down.
Hang on. Story time for another time.
I was bummed about that.
We got a dragon starting up. Here, Matt.
Yeah, I don't love JDG's contest on this one. It's gonna go down to top Esports, and
Equalizer
Cream gets
right
out
on
of
top of Cream into the back line. Good initiation from Hong, but Wing is able to defuse it for now, trying to stall it, but they're just getting eviscerated by Jackie Love and Cream. They're completely shoved JDG out of the river. Hong looking for one more headbutt pulverize combo onto Shun,
they feel like they have to go around this timer, and firing everything into Azir. I mean, Cream is very mobile. We saw Cream be able to escape that one pretty easily and still do significant damage in the fight, so. There's an oopsie on JDG. The member they're going to connect from is Cream flashes to secure the first brick.
The grand entrance, gets first brick.
Oh no.
Okay, well, Cream dies. That's a kill going over to Xiaoshu's Rumble, but Wink is also going to fall since Hong is here for the alley-oop. And Kanavi's forced to flash over the wall. Man, we're just burning flashes. We over a grand entrance to secure a turret. That was awesome.
That's the type of play it's needed to make this game actually close, Rafa. Let's be honest. JDG are getting ran by a scaling comp. This has not been close so far. Scout's going to base. We'll see if he TPs with this Rift Herald. It's looking to be secured by JDG, but are we going to have a fight afterwards? Jackie will have very far up mid.
Well, Rift Herald is secured for JDG, so at least it's something. Jackie Love might be caught here. The charm through the spell shield. Oh my goodness. What's going on?
What we call a lapse in vision there.
Happened to Jackie Love Sivir in another series against Weibo.
Of course. Jackie Love being picked? No way.
And he will still win this game. Now, Call of the Forge God onto Xiaoshu. Massive knockup with the Searing Charge. Kanavi and 369 are just brute forcing this one with Hong in their back pockets. Nature's Grasp momentarily locks them down, but there's no real follow-up. As top Esports, they were going for the tier 1 turret anyway and just diving past it.
I mean, I guess Wink didn't cancel the Alistar going in, and then 369 with a beautiful flash to make sure that the knockup is a 2-man.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Scout,
insane 2v2 jungle mid skirmishes when JDG were having this moment where they looked like the best team in LPL and Scout was in form.
Yeah, and now he's getting creamed on as we get a replay. Good buffer on the Emperor's Divine, but still kind of in Narnia. Just for where the rest of his team was. So that's the whole point, going over to top Esports at the cost of a pity prize top outer turret being secured by JDG. Top Esports seem to be happy with where they're at in that one. As I'm looking at Cream's Azir and Scout's Yone, and I see them again on my screen. I was just going to look at the inventories and say that there's a big difference in items, but now I'm looking on my screen and that Yone is dead again.
Oh my goodness.
So that's rough. The milk is very good.
Let's. If this feels like a scrim at this point. This feels like a scrim that has gone horribly wrong, and the players are protesting that the scrim is not over. So we're just dying. I don't know what else to say. But for top Esports' sake, I mean, hey. If they want to continue this form, they're currently 3-0 in series in the standings right now. JDG are at least trying to make proactive plays across the map and look for pity prizes. TES, at least, the only member yet to die on JDG, trying to give a damn and trying to... I mean, top Esports are just pretty much cycling objectives as they come up. The only one that they were not able to get for themselves was that Rift Herald, but JDG were only able to use it to take out one turret in the mid lane. And that's pretty much that. Top Esports are 2.5 minutes away before Mountain Soul comes up, and that should just guarantee. Yeah, you gotta try.
There's 3 Drakes, there's an Otacon, there's a lot of flowers, and there's another dead turret on my screen. As the equalizer could delete the wave, but could not save the structure. And now a minute 15 away from the Dragon, Rafa. This somewhat hyped up group ascension game that we were hoping for. As sadly looked like it's been a very one-sided affair. As the Nature's Grasp going to be an attempt here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
just another turret falling.
Pretty sure EDG versus...
TES was a stud at this meta. And TES is a stud Zeri player. We'll see what kind of heroics he can pull here. It's a good find from Wink to at least get the flash at a hung, but he did save Alistar Altus. Here we go. Here comes the flip.
If they let Shun go for the flip, he should be able to secure the Dragon. He denies the soul away from top esports. Call of the Forge God was a massive knockup. How hard can Pace cook in the backline? He has yet to be hit so far. He's trying to cook through the front line, but Scout is gone. The Emperor's Divide pushes them all into the corner, but Pace is still free firing. He dashes in, tries to make a hero moment, but he gets bursted. Top esports will do away with the hero and Pace and will dash the hopes and dreams of JDG in this game one as they continue to rout all 5 members. It's an ace from top esports. Just under 25 minutes.
369 making so much time for his backline to recover. Cream tried to put this game away. Really nice grand entrance actually from Wink. Was able to buy
into the dirt, getting his flash, still continuing to kill him, and then, I mean, the rest of the game unfolded just like that.
Yeah, and I know we spent some time talking about Wink. Oh, hold on. Speaking of Wink.
Another attempt. Wink flashing forward right on top of Jackie Love. Good fate sealed. It's a massive knock. A big shutdown goes over to Scout's Yone. The Call of the Forge God will stall the fight for now, but Shun is now into the heavy backline. Good Ember's Divide by Cream pushes them all back. And now the safety is guaranteed for Cream's Azir as the rest of top esports are able to do away with Xiaoshu's Rumble.
Good look from Wink and JDG. I was about to highlight Rafa. I mean, it's still going to be top esports cleaning up the turrets, and Cream will just
Scout is not going to die on this wave here, as he's just trying to do his best to get to Infinity Edge as fast as possible for maybe a chance to reverse all the wrongs that have happened for JDG in the early games.
I don't think there's any chance he's going to be able to match Cream in this one. Nice
With a creative
Malkyle.
Yeah, Cream, no flash, but he doesn't get rooted.
Oh boy.
By Kanavi to just stop that Nature's Grasp from connecting. And now there's no Maokai, so it's a 5-on-4. Call the Forge God does go wide, pays dashes, and sidesteps it.
Third inhib.
Top esports just pushing in. Is going to be all 3 inhibitors now falling. JDG are going to have to suffer the consequences of double empowered super minions. Fate sealed and Wink trying to look for the backline there, but good stasis by Cream, and the shuffle and the slide away guarantees that the Azir survives, and Paze just cannot do enough damage. Sivir at the hands of Jackie Love will be able to just eviscerate him with the power of the Ricochet Blades. It's another ace for top esports, and it's game 1 in the books for top.
I like the word eviscerate when it comes to this game, Rafa, because it just felt like from start to finish, top esports eviscerated any chance that JDG hit neutral objectives, any chance at winning a lane, any chance of just being competitive in this game. Top esports, start to finish. Good, very happy marksman this game. It's difficult to play into Aphelios, but she's really happy in everything else.
You can always use that killer instinct to reposition in a...
Boss heal. And Kanavi now looking for Scout, who's flashless.
Oh my goodness, Scout! Please! And Shun doesn't come over in time, so Scout lost his flash. TP's bot, tries to walk back to mid lane, dies anyway. That's first blood for top esports.
Ooh. I think we're going to get a wraparound here from Jarvan. This is going to be necessary. Cream should be able to flash out, so he can react.
Nice EQ by Shun. Cream, I think he's just accepted his fate. He's not going to be able to make the distance here. And Scout even had a well-placed seismic shove, just in case Cream was thinking about looking for... Yeah. And the nice thing here is that before there was chain ganks coming in from top esports... Hang on. Long is in trouble. Okay, well, this
can
is
Dragon be...
with Jackie.
You want to say a nice lesson there from both of our top laners, why those early boots, steel caps can be valuable. You get in a scenario like this and you're still kind of okay being there. Scout going to be forced
now
out
being stopped or started by Kanavi. Cream is here. No Chaos Storm available, but he is the first mid laner here.
Scout is Weaver's
now
wall.
Going to join with the Weaver's wall, looking for the seismic shove right into Kanavi. Wink commits forward. Kanavi pushes them back with a Crescent Guard, but the Cataclysm will force the flash out of the jungler for top esports. Here comes the Moonlight Vigil. Oh, it whiffed! Oh man, but here comes Xiaoshu over the wall. He will at least be able to...
Collector.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Hong's in trouble. Okay, well, free pickup for JDG, able to pick out the support while...
You chunk a member that can't get back. Like, if you chunk 369, he could have TP'd back, but by chunking Jackie Love, He's forced to base, so it doesn't lead to any kills, but is an objective secured here as the Infernal Drake is taken, and we'll see what type of soul we get on the Rift. Ocean Soul hits the Rift. Ocean Soul is just a state of mind. Cream doing his best to clear out this wave, knows that the troops are coming.
Good knock-up. Cream tries to flash away towards the south, but I'm not sure what he is delaying for because Xiaoshu is so tanky.
Oh, okay. Got Paze's flash. He had the 3 Talon Strike prepped. Well played by Kanavi. And a good summoner spell take away from Paze.
Gave away 19 gold. It could be worse. Cream with unchallenged priority as the victor will get another turret for the side of Top Esports. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the 3rd dragon of the game while JDG picked up for themselves another turret, and they didn't use the Rift Trail for it.
A mask. Some more resources on himself. Meanwhile... Oh, that's a good
crash
find.
Down onto Wink. Yeah, Nautilus is blown up and Paze. Remember, he doesn't have flash from before.
He is the target.
EQ doesn't quite land though, and the seismic shove is sidestepped as well because Jackalove is too fast. Xiaoshu goes with the all-out on the Kanavi. He doesn't have a flash either, but 369 buying space as Mininar, by the way. The Death Charge connects onto Jackalove, and Xiaoshu is committing the flash into the backline, but he cannot get enough damage onto Kanavi or Jackalove. Both of them survive. Whether that question will be resolved or answered in this game, who knows? Top Esports will defend the charge from taking the turret out completely. As Kanavi is now forcing the engage on the JDG. Oh. Good slam by 369 with the wall. Look at Jackalove. Perfect Kaisa with the killer instinct positioning. GG. As he can just find an isolated 1v1 into Shun. 369 might get dropped by Xiaoshu. No! He hops over the wall and he's 369! Oh my god, 369 is just curb stomping them, and he's Fortnite dancing on them too.
Top Esports. And I mean, what is this show?
Series in for ourselves, or at least ones that we don't get absolutely astroglided on. Because it's just so crazy that JDG had some decent early game looks, and now it's all been dashed away in a matter of minutes. As Scout's gonna look for the Weaver's wall. Cream is isolated with Hong on the right side, but the dredge line doesn't quite hit. Seismic Shove does slick him back. Hong and 369 looking for Scout. He flashes away from the Meganar ulti, but Jackalove in the middle for 3 members, but Kanavi joins him as well, and maybe ensuring that Paze goes down. Scout now completely isolated, and yep, that's it. Done and dusted. Top Esports finding another massive win.
International that disappointed the LPL, looking to earn the right to return to the international.
1%. Is there a 1% chance?
No.
Never mind.
Goodbye, Wink. you blink and you miss Wink going down.
Yeah. That no one from JDG will get a chance to peek their heads into it. Scout is going to go for a quick pick onto 369, who's about to go into mini form, so will not have access to Mega. Attempts to throw a house. Slows Scout briefly, but a teleport is now coming in. Look at this. Top Esports are going to commit to 2 different plays. Cream is going to try to bail out 369 to make sure that he escapes. Cataclysm already used. 369 will eventually get bursted out by Paze's Aphelios at the big shutdown bounty. Cream and Hong are going to try to turn this fight around as Cream is just stalling for time. But the Baron was already secured by Jackalove and Kanavi on the other side of the map.
Paze has decent guns to try and heal back up, but I don't think there's going to be any Dragon contest. As Top Esports hanging around to make sure it's not a quick start for JDG is... Yeah, the rest of the members just returning the lane. I mean, that Dragon's pretty null and void. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things as this game continues to go closer and closer to Top Esports' way. Decent look from JDG to get something, but I'm looking at the scoreboard and I see Paze down a full Nashor's Tooth to the Kaisa. And still think things are pretty great.
At least for JDG's sake, they can say that, hey, we have slowed down the Ocean Soul for Top Esports. Whereas Top Esports are saying to themselves, I think we were going to win this game before we even got to Ocean Soul.
If I'm Top Esports, I'm making dinner plans right now. Let's be honest. Guys, where are we going after this? We just baptized JDG. Is it barbecue? Is it some Heidi Wow? Is it what do we got going on?
I don't know if they. I don't know if they probably have different names for the hot pot.
Heidi Wow is big over in China. I do know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the hot pot ball. You know.
I don't know exactly what it's like, if it's called Heidi Wow or something else over there, but.
Okay, listen, my producer Kai is about to roast me, but I've never been to a Heidi Lao before, so I was not familiar with it as like a brand. I thought, yeah, I have no knowledge on it, but you know, yeah, they can go to Heidi Lao, they can go to a barbecue place. They can do whatever they want. Top Esports have definitely put in the work to put a closing bow on this series as Wink tries to send it onto Cream, knowing that he does not have Flash. He doesn't have Stasis either. Not enough damage, though, from Pays on the Moonlight Vigil to finish off this Victor. Xiaoshu falls next. Shun has already bitten the dust, and now it's down to the two squishy carries in Scout and Pays to try and defend and make a miracle out of it, but I think we all know how this story will end. Top Esports were very dominant in games 1 and games 2. Not even a chance for JDG to bring this one back from the brink as Pays is forced to flash away from the 3-talon strike. As Top Esports will look to pad the KDA, pad the stats, and make sure that it's another ace just for damn good measure. Top Esports going to clean this series 2-0 against JDG.
I mean, just 2 blastings of JDG as Top Esports ensures that we have an early night, Rafa, going home here at the LPL. Our show started 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. Or 3 hours.